Before we get into your rising sign, if you want the full story behind this eclipse, listen to the main episode. And if you want me to read your chart personally, you can book a reading at astrologyrideoftheday.com. Link in the show notes. Let's ride. Cancer rising. Thursday full moon eclipse hits 4 degrees Pisces. Hours after Mercury met the sun in Cazimi at 4 degrees Virgo. I've been calling this whole arc the sacred edit. For you, Cancer rising is landing in your 3rd house and your 9th house. The edit is in your 3rd. And this house isn't just communication. It's the mental environment you live inside every single day. The narration running underneath everything before you've even decided how you feel. Your default mood gets set here before you've consciously chosen anything. The release is in your 9th, not simply changing a belief, but outgrowing a worldview you inherited from somewhere you never actually chose. There's a real progression at work this week. Change the internal narration first, and the worldview built on top of it eventually has to change too. That's not abstract. An inherited worldview quietly decides who you trust, what you think is possible, what you believe you're allowed to pursue, and what you quietly decided your life is supposed to mean. Saturn, sitting in your 10th, means that new worldview eventually has to become something you're willing to stand behind publicly, not just privately believe. Venus tested her own vow this week in your 4th house. Home, family, the actual foundation you live inside. Asking whether an old domestic rule still deserves the authority you've been given it. Jupiter landed in your 2nd for a full year, expanding your worth, your resources, what you actually value. And here's the connection. What you believe about yourself eventually becomes exactly what you're willing to earn, accept, and receive. The worldview and the wallet were never really separate questions. The edit here is about becoming intellectually honest about what you actually believe now. Keep what survived contact with the truth, cut what didn't. Now go do the edit. If today's eclipse has you looking at an old story, an old pattern, or something in your life that you finally seeing differently, that's exactly where a personal astrology reading can take you deeper. Your sun sign is only the beginning. Your rising sign, moon, houses, aspects, and planetary conditions can show you why certain patterns keep appearing, what part of your life they're actually happening in, and what your chart says about where you are right now. And the $25 first impression reading is running out of time. If you've been thinking about getting a reading, this is the time to do it. Don't wait until the offer is gone. And we're taking You're More Than Your Sun Sign on the road. The tour is coming to a city near you soon. If you're a shop owner or a business owner and you'd like to host us, reach out and get your location on the list. And if you haven't heard the full Virgo Pisces eclipse finale, go listen to that next. That's where I bring the whole story together. The truth, the vow, the sacred edit, and what this entire arc was actually asking you to do. Find out what's happening beyond your sun sign. Ride's over. Make sure you leave some gas money at the door. I am Astrology Readings, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Link in the show notes. Thanks in advance. I'm Paul Heath. This is I Am Astrology Readings. Know thyself. Balance your energy. If you like these daily horoscopes and want one personalized for you, same style, 3 minutes, about your chart, you can book a first impression reading at IamAstrologyReadings.com for $25 and I'll record it, drop it right here on the feed. Tips is also welcome, even $1 helps. Full deep dive readings also available. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all at I Am Astrology Readings. My brother's gotta eat too. I appreciate you in advance.